Previously on Family by the Ton.
My whole family decided to go on a weight loss journey together.
1, 2, 3, family! Woo! Weight loss surgery is very scary to me. But if I really keep eating this chocolate, if I really keep eating these chips, am I gonna be 600 pounds and not be able to get out of my bed?
Me and my dad's relationship is it's kind of touch and go.
He's like an addict about food.
You can't ask me to go outside and walk in the driveway and then be like, what do you want to do for dinner, Casey? We can go get pizza.
Things can't go on the way they're going right now.
Because I do have endometrial cancer, for me, surgery is life or death.
Being at your size is as dangerous as the cancer. Let's just get this done. Time out. This is Amanda K. Johnson, morbid obesity.
I just feel nervous for her, you know.
Today is Amanda's surgery day, and I am a little bit in shambles on the inside. I'm gonna like cry because she's got so much against her, really. She has cancer, and she can't get her cancer treated until she loses weight. I'm sort of torn, and I'm nervous for Amanda because I know she needs it done for her health, but I'm thinking about all the things that could go wrong.
When these moments like this come up, when you're in a hospital, when someone you care about is back there, it's hard not to freak out about it. I'm hoping the best for her, but it's just super scary. Super scary.
Hey, Dana. I think you can adjust that liver retractor. I think she's starting to push on me a bit here. Staple's okay, but it's not dividing the tissue all the way through. Let's see here.
She's always been petrified of being put to sleep, you know, so she's always like put off any kind of thing that she needed to have done because she didn't want to be put to sleep.
The bigger you are when you go under, it's harder to wake you up. And there's a chance your weight actually is something that could kill you just by going to sleep.
All right, hallelujah. Pretty good sized sleeve. We had Amanda's surgery today. She had a vertical sleeve gastrectomy, and she did fantastic. All right, guys, awesome job. The big thing looming in the background with Amanda is her cancer, which is one of the big reasons why we did this surgery rather quickly, so we can get her treated for that as soon as possible. She does have a long road ahead of her. Now's where the mental journey really comes in. Everything about her lifestyle, everything about her diet, everything that she's done to now has completely changed. The faster we can get her back to her normal activities at home, the quicker her recovery is going to be. Hey, guys.
Hey.
We're all done. She's doing fantastic. All right. So
Everything went all right?
everything went really great, but our task now is to get her up and get her moving around, and 2 nights in the hospital, and this game on.
I am just so relieved, and I'm so glad for her.
Yeah.
I'm just so happy.
This is going to be a new beginning for her. It really
Absolutely.
is. All right.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Absolutely. All right, guys, I'm going to go check on her, and like I said, she'll be upstairs in a little while, and I'll see you all a little bit later, okay?
Good job.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
It was funny, last night I reached out to her and texted her telling her that, she's going to get through this. It's going to be a great thing for her and wish her luck. And she says, well, my luck's already changing. She bought a $2 scratch-off ticket and won $50 on it. I said, well, you're buying lunch tomorrow. She said, yeah, broth. We're going to have broth tomorrow.
Yeah.
But she's got a long road ahead of her still. Amanda is the first one in the family to have the surgery, and I want to be a big supporter for her. Whatever she goes through, we're going to go through because we're family. My name's Ed Barnes. I'm a former firefighter for 29 and a half years. I just retired. I was born and raised in Jackson, Georgia. After high school, got on with the local fire department, and the years working at the fire department, it was hard for me. I've seen some of the worst stuff that you probably wouldn't want to see. Had my first fire fatality with 2 babies, and it's something I won't never forget. Being a firefighter is a very stressful job, and when I get stressed, I like to eat. 3 times a day, my meals will be fast food. Fast food has gotten me to the shape that I'm in today, and I regret it. Towards the last couple years of being a fireman, my weight really got to be a burden on me. There was an incident, I was carrying a 50-foot section of hose on my shoulder up a flight of stairs. It felt like I was having a heart attack, and they rushed me to the hospital that night. That is one of the reasons I retired. I felt it was time for me to move on before somebody got hurt because of my size. I allowed my weight to make me depressed, and all I wanted to do was continue to eat more and more. Now, with my size, I'm not just hurting myself, I'm also hurting my children. Scrambled burgers for supper?
Sounds good.
All right. Right now, I'm not the father I need to be for my children. I'm not able to do anything with them, and I have to have them help me out with everyday things, like even put my socks on sometimes. With my size, I'm not able to get out, run around, play with them and stuff. I mean, I sit in the chair at the stove cooking supper because it hurts my knee being up on it because of my weight now. My wife, Francie, she doesn't want to have to raise the children by herself. And I know I'm not the man that I need to be for my wife.
How much longer till we eat?
I'm gonna say a good 10 minutes or so, maybe
Okay,
15
okay.
tops.
It's fine. Sounds good.
My wife had bariatric surgery in 2003. I would have had the procedure done sooner, but I didn't think my weight was an issue at that time. And now my weight is a very big issue. Y'all ready to eat?
Yes.
Let's eat. I'll get this.
Ed's weight has caused some arguments because he's not wanted to go out and be active with our girls, or he'll want to sit in the car while I go grocery shop because it's wearing on his heart, his knees. If he doesn't make this change, he may not be around much longer.
I need to do something now, because if I don't, I won't be here later on.
Our whole family made the agreement to do this journey together. Amanda had bariatric surgery. At this point, I'm thinking I should just suck it up and just go talk to Dr. Proctor. I'm a little anxious to get on the scale and find out how much I weigh and stuff, but I'm sure the diet that they're gonna want me to be on is like gonna be absolutely nuts from what we normally eat. So it's like, it's gonna be like shock and awe, I'm sure, at first.
It's gonna be hard, I know, but I'll try to help you as much as I can. And
it's Mom. Hello?
Hey, bud.
Hello, Mother.
Are you nervous?
A little bit. I'm a little nervous, yeah.
I'm sorry I couldn't be there for the first one, but
it's okay.
I'll certainly be able to, go for future visits. Now, you know that you have the option to stay with me, and that way I'll make sure that you have the right kind of food.
I used to live at my mom's. She had previously kicked me out, but since I've committed to losing weight, she wants to be a lot more involved. I got
you. For now, I'll try to help you with your meals or whatever kind of routine he gives you. You'll have to share that with me, okay?
Don't worry. You'll be the first, other than Dad and me, to know. I fear surgery in general, but if I don't change, 5 years I could be immobile, where they're forklifting me out of my room with a truck or something.
Hey,
How's it going?
Secret.
Yes.
Good.
Yep.
You can head on back. Erica's waiting for you.
Cool, cool. Right on.
Hi.
Hello.
How are you? I'm Erica.
I'm great. I'm Casey.
Nice to meet you. This is Icebreaker. We do have to take your weight first.
This is coming.
You want to hold that?
Yeah, hold that. Is flip-flops on or off, or does that matter?
Doesn't matter.
When I weigh myself in my house, I do it butt naked, just use the bathroom, number 1, number 2. And I've like tried to throw up the last meal I ate so I can lose any pounds. Now I'm there wearing clothes. I'm kicking off my flip-flops. Anything I can get off of my body to lower the number, because I know it's going to be shockingly big.
It's 711.8.
Okay.
Okay?
It's not good. It's depressing. It's defeating. It's not good. It's a number that's scary. I mean, I did just eat too. Did just eat. And I'm like rationalizing like crazy right now.
Hello.
Hello there. How's it going? I'll stand up.
I'm Charlie Proctor.
I am Casey King. How's it going?
Casey, nice to meet you.
Walter King, which I go by Danny.
Mr. King, nice to meet you too.
I'm his father.
Have a seat. Welcome.
Thanks.
So, tell me a little bit about yourself. How long have you been big?
Since the day I was born.
Yeah?
I weighed 12 pounds, 11 ounces the day I was born.
Okay.
Middle school, I guess, is where I first got like chubby. 9th grade, 10th grade, like 250. And then after high school, 300, 350. In my early 20s, I was probably like pushing 400. And I mean, I've had some jobs where I was a server. I've worked in a couple restaurants, and like I lost that job. I was living with my mom. She said, if you can't work and you can't find a job, you can't live here. So I moved into my father's house, and pretty much whatever I wanted to eat, we got.
I complain all the time about, you know, what he would order. It's way too much food, way too much food. But, you know, I'd give in to him. And that's the reason. And I just want to get healthy again.
Casey's dad is helping him maintain this weight. He's doing it out of love. He doesn't realize, or maybe he does realize, that this is causing harm. But when approaching Casey's case, I not only have to change a lifestyle with Casey, I've got 2 patients here. I've got to deal with dad as well and changing his approach to his relationship with his son. We're going to have to work together to do this, but we're at a critical stage here.
Yeah.
You're going to die pretty soon unless something happens here. We're at a critical stage here.
Yeah.
You're going to die pretty soon unless something happens here. I think that you're on the road to immobility, and when that happens, I think it's going to be a very short course.
When he said Casey, that he's not going to live much longer, I mean, that scared me. And I think it scared Casey too. I love him to death. I want to be around for him, you know. I try to take care of myself. But I'm 70 years old. My days are numbered, the way I look at it, too. And I want him to have a life before I leave here.
I don't want to die young, but just seeing my dad be so upset, it's like, what's the worst part?
It sounds like we've got plenty of reasons to do this.
Oh, yeah.
Your health, your life, your relationship.
Yeah.
All right? We're going to work together to first save his life and then get you a life. With patients like Casey, who are in the 600, the 700 pound range, they need all the help in the world, and they have to get out of that mindset of being cared for, even as an adult. And it's very, very difficult for them to do. So I think that he has to start changing his mindset to being an independent person and really be truthful with himself that he's able to do that before weight loss surgery is ever going to do him any good. With you, the route we're going to go down towards is a sleeve gastrectomy.
Okay.
All right? So this is your stomach.
Gotcha.
All right? What we're going to do is we're going to go in and we're going to remove this outer portion of your stomach right here. There will be a metabolic switch that gets flipped in your body when you have this surgery. Your body will want to lose weight. You do have a smaller stomach. You can't eat as much.
Yeah. When Dr. Proctor was going over to surgery, it was pretty scary, only because I fear surgery in general. It is very scary. You know, people when they were kids, they broke arms or had casts. I've never even had a cast. I've never had any of that stuff. Yeah, I am very apprehensive of surgery, but I know it's something that I have to do.
More important than me will be the bariatric psychologist. That's somebody who's going to help you start facilitating that change, figuring out what might be a roadblock to that change, and Dad, that's something I would suggest that you go along with. In order to get cleared for surgery, I'm going to have to be convinced that Casey is there mentally and ready to do this. I'm going to have to be convinced that his father is going to be there and hold him accountable. I want to get you down to 650 pounds in 3 months.
Hey man, I'm all for it. I want to drop as much as I can.
Let's see it. Let's see it.
Let's try, yeah.
Okay.
Dr. Proctor said, try to lose 60 pounds for the next time I see you, and I don't see how that's possible. Like, maybe if I just drank water and I ran miles every day. I mean, I know a person my size, the weight will fall off, but I'm kind of like lost. Thanks a lot, man.
Absolutely.
Dr. Proctor, you're the man. Appreciate
Mr.
it.
King, nice to meet you. Now, I hope Casey has it in him to lose the weight and do this work. I hope that he understands what's at stake here, and I hope he's ready to make these changes. He certainly said the things that I wanted to hear, but let's see if he really enacts these things.
You got to work with me and you got to listen to me.
No.
Yes, you do.
Yeah. No, yeah, you're right.
He's going to fight me, I know. But I'm going to come down on him hard because we've got to get this done, because I don't want to see my son dying. And if he don't do something, he's going to die.
It's been 2 days since my surgery, and I am super happy to be able to get out of this hospital today. I was in a lot of pain when I first woke up, but since then I've been actually feeling okay. I think so far so good.
Hey girl, how are you, beautiful lady?
Good, how are you?
Good, I brought you some flowers.
Thank you.
Let's smell them. I know you can't do too much.
Oh, they're pretty. Thank you so much.
How are you feeling?
I'm good, actually.
Yeah?
Yeah, yesterday was rough, but today is good.
That's good.
Yeah.
You look good.
Thanks.
Well, everybody was really relieved to hear that the surgery went well. Casey is a nervous wreck.
I know he is.
He's such a nervous wreck right now.
That's why I was glad I went before him so he could see somebody that's like around his size.
Yeah, he
went to see Proctor the other day, so I'm sure we'll hear about it.
I know Ed's ready. I'm ready. I'm a little anxious, but and I still really have to decide what I want to kind of do, because it's a lifelong decision that you can't like really go back on.
You just have to figure out what's best for you and just talk to Dr. Proctor about it and see what he says.
I'm going to see Dr. Proctor 2 days from now, so I'm about to have a heart attack about that.
I can still see that Amy's nervous about it. I think it's important for Amy to do the surgery now. You know, she's still young and she can conquer it before the diabetes and other things start to kick in, because they will kick in eventually.
Have you seen any of your incisions yet?
They're not bad. I can show them to you. See, it's just.
Oh.
I mean, they don't look bad. Now that I've had my surgery, I can start my new life. It's like my second birthday, so to speak. I can start going to the gym and trying to lose as much weight as possible to get the cancer removed. And also, you know, I'm excited because I'm finally going to be able to do more and buy cuter clothes and just have a life.
You started the family off, so you're the pack leader, baby.
We'll see what happens. Hopefully I don't think I have a choice but to follow it now, but
yeah.
I mean, I'm just glad that I'm not feeling hungry, because I was like, I don't go through this and then I still wake up starving.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm ready to go home now.
What's up, Ed?
Hey, Ed.
What's up?
Hello,
what's up?
sir. How's it going?
What's up, fat boy?
So yeah, let's talk about that.
About what?
The fat boy thing.
What about it?
Every time I see Ed, he says, "Hey, fat boy." I think it's about time that I let him know how I feel.
Why did you undo all these towels?
Because I would know which one I want.
When you offer somebody a towel,
You offer them the worst towel. You don't tell them that's the bad towel, though. If I don't offer this towel to no one will know it's the good towel. See? That's what I did right there,
put this over the chair over there, okay?
My towel.
Today we're having a pool party at my mom's because Amanda was just discharged from the hospital a couple days ago. So I'm excited. See how she's doing.
Excuse me. My role in all this is to keep him moving, keep him motivated, and just make sure that he has interaction with people and not just in that room all the time, playing video games. I'll be right back.
You're doing great. I mean,
Oh, thanks for that vote of confidence.
you're doing the best. Best person on the team.
Hey,
Hey, what's up?
What's up?
Just hang out, chill, make yourselves
Thank
at
you.
home.
Amanda's just had bariatric surgery. So I wanted to kind of see how Amanda was doing.
You good?
Pretty good. My biggest thing is drinking too fast because it's so hot and I just want to I've had my stomach taken out. I just can't eat too much or too fast or my stomach's not gonna like it. What about you? How was your visit?
It was so bad. A little scary hearing like death, you might die, death. And he's making me meet with a psychologist.
That's so hard.
You know, I think Casey's been kind of freaked out the whole time, honestly, thinking about the surgery. So I think that, you know, him going through the psychologist appointment is gonna be a really good way to go.
I have my appointment coming up and I am nervous, but I'm looking forward to seeing what Dr. Proctor has to say.
It'll be great.
Everyone's motivated now to lose weight and get approved for surgery. So we've all agreed to keep this party as healthy as we can.
All right, looks like we got a bunch of healthy choices over here. I brought some little Smokies, just some protein. What'd you bring?
I made some cucumber roll-ups.
Yum. What a veggie platter. This is not what our barbecue looked like.
No, it's not.
Hey, there's Ed.
What's up, Ed?
Hey,
Hey,
Ed.
guys.
What's up?
Hello,
What's up?
sir. How's it going?
What's up, fat boy?
So yeah, let's talk about that.
About what?
The fat boy thing.
What about it?
Every time I see Ed, he says, "Hey, fat boy."
What's going on?
What's up, fat boy? What's up, fat boy?
What's up, man?
What's up, fat boy?
How's it doing?
I'm not ever gonna say like it makes you almost not want to be around him because I love my family, but it's just like you almost know, well, this person comes, I'm gonna have to be called fat boy or I'm gonna have to have some kind of jab thrown at me. I think it's about time that I let him know how I feel.
We're doing this thing, we're losing weight.
Yeah.
Let's not call each other that no more. I know it's just like a ribbing thing. I know you don't mean it like a personal thing.
I mean,
I know it's okay. Like it's something that has bothered me and I figured I'd tell you other than not like just letting it sit there and like dwell and one day I'm just like.
Okay, I can respect that.
No problem.
I won't call you fat boy more.
We're changing. Call me something. Dad calls me Slim now.
Is
so if you
Tiny
wanna,
okay?
Yeah, Tiny's fine.
Sorry.
I appreciate it.
I mean, we're going through this together, and like
Yeah.
you said, come here.
I appreciate it.
Oh,
Stand up and
yes.
hug you. Okay. I love you. I love you, brother. I love you too.
I love a good dude hug.
That was the sweetest thing of life.
Yeah.
Oh.
Emotions.
I call Casey fat boy. I mean, it's not fair that I call him that. I'm glad that's something I can set right with Casey because he has a point. We're going to need to support each other if we're going to be successful. We are family, and I love him.
So, if you would like, go swimming, jump in whenever you want, feel free. I'm gonna go change because I'm gonna get in because I hate being in the sun.
Amanda, you gonna get in?
I'm just not there yet. I'm still recovering from my surgery. But hopefully by next summer, I'll be jumping in too.
Goodness, it feels good.
Come on, do it, Casey.
Come on, Casey. Come on, put your
Actually, he was polite.
Yes.
Way to go.
Thanks.
Yay.
It probably feels good, doesn't it?
Yeah, it feels nice.
Feels good. Let's have a cannonball contest.
Come on, Casey.
Okay, we need some judges. Amanda, you're a judge. Casey, you'll be a judge. Okay.
Is this the fair judging or is this the like girl power situation? Nice.
That was good, right?
I like the leg crossing.
Come on, Ed.
Oh.
3, go.
Oh. Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Hey, Amanda.
Yeah.
I think we're wet.
I think so too. The spanks are officially soaked, so I'm gonna have to pry these off. Being able to go to the store means everything to me because for so long I had lost that independence. That's why I stayed home most of the time. I don't have to worry about being stared at. That's not fair. There you go. Thank you. It's been a week since my surgery, and my mom and I are picking a few things up at the grocery store. Being able to go to the store means everything to me because for so long I had lost that independence and I didn't leave the house. Right now, I've been taking it easy because I'm still recovering from the surgery. I'm not physically able to walk around the stores yet, so I still have to use the shopping carts, which draws more attention to me. You want to do produce first?
Yeah, let's go. You lead, I follow.
Okay. How many avocados do you want?
What they're for?
They're 5 for $5.
Okay, well, let's get that. I never thought you'd be eating avocados.
Me either, because I wouldn't touch them before. So even though my buggy is full of healthy foods, I still get looks like, why is she in here? Because I guess fat people aren't supposed to eat anything. Remember all this juice? I used to drink juice all the time.
Yeah.
So much sugar, no juice. If I can't have it, you can't have it.
Okay.
Before my surgery, before I started this journey or anything, I mean, I would eat a whole pizza and brownies and then eat whatever my mom made for dinner that night. You know, and now I'm eating 1 egg and 2 protein shakes in a day, and I'm full. It's very exciting because I know the surgery worked. I know that I didn't go through all of this for nothing. You know what I miss the most, though?
What?
Soda. I don't really miss the food, but I do miss my diet soda.
God, it's been a long time since you've had that, hasn't it?
Since 2 weeks before my surgery.
See, I mean, that's what I'm saying. So many changes.
I'm really proud of myself for making these lifestyle changes, but it's hard to know that it's going to take time for the results to show. Right now in the store, people are still staring at me as we go through the aisles. That's why I stayed home most of the time. I don't have to worry about being stared at. People just don't understand. I mean, before I stayed at home ordering food, and now I'm going out and getting healthy food. So people just don't get that it's not just a fat girl going to get food, it's me trying to do better. I don't understand the mentality of people. They laugh at you if you're eating in the restaurant because you're not trying. But those same people laugh at you when you're on the treadmill at the gym when you are trying. So when are you supposed to be accepted? You're not. You're supposed to stay in your house until you look a certain way. That's not fair.
You know what your journey is, so just stay focused on that.
I mean, it doesn't bother me like it did before. Before, I would be in bed for 2 days. I really don't. I mean, it bothers me, but I'm not gonna stop my life because of somebody's ignorance. You know, I've been working hard, I'm losing weight, I've had my surgery, but I still feel like people look at me and they don't know how far I've come. They just see a fat girl riding the cart in the store. And I wonder if I'll ever get to that point where I'm not just a spectacle.
Even though I'm super nervous about surgery, the family decided to go through this journey together. So I made an appointment to see Dr. Proctor. I haven't actually been to a doctor in a really long time. Every doctor that I've ever been to has always related any sickness basically that I've had to like me being fat. So it's kind of put me in like a negative mind state about just going to doctors and just hearing what they have to say, because everything is going to be like, you're too fat, you need to lose weight.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good, how are you?
Good.
I'm Amy Long, here to see Dr. Proctor.
You can head on back.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
The last time I weighed myself, I weighed 379 pounds. Do you know how frustrating that was for me? So I'm scared to death right now.
You want to put your purse here? Go ahead and step it. Okay, your weight is 388.4.
Oh crap, like I really can't believe like I weigh this much. This is the biggest I've ever been. That's like dangerously close to 400. So facing my weight, facing what they had to say, it's just really overwhelming. It was a tough pill to swallow. Hi.
Hi.
How are
Amy?
you? Good to see you.
Good to see you too. Have a seat.
Thank you.
You look like you've been out in the sun a little bit.
Yes, sir. My kindergarten kids went to the strawberry patch yesterday, so I got nice and sunburned out there helping them pick some fresh strawberries.
So let's talk about why you're here a little bit. Has this been a struggle your whole life?
Yes. I've been heavy, and most of my family has been heavy my entire life. I have a lot of diseases and stuff within my family, like diabetes, high blood pressure. My grandparents passed away when they were in their 50s. And then Casey and Amanda, you know, they're up there in weight, and it just makes me feel like I never want to spiral out of control like that.
Okay, so we need to get aggressive with this. You know, this is the rest of your life. Amy doesn't weigh as much as Casey or Amanda, but she's still in the highest risk category for developing things like type 2 diabetes, heart disease, fatty liver disease, hypertension, and stroke. With a family history like that, she really needs to get serious about losing weight.
I think weight loss surgery was sort of the last option for me because I did want to make sure that, I don't know, I just feel like I can't, it's hard for me to do it any other way, you know what I mean? Like it takes so much time, and I don't want to say like weight loss surgery is going to fix it, but it's definitely going to force me to do it. You know what I mean? I'm like a pressure type of person, so like when pressure is put upon me, then I can execute it.
So I'll start off by saying a couple things. Number one, nothing's going to force you to do anything, okay? I just want to go into this with your eyes wide open and understand exactly what this is all about. It's going to give you a smaller stomach. Of course, you can't sit down and eat a lot of food at one time, but it's not going to change the quality of the foods that you eat, right? So that's going to have to be a lifestyle change. And that's going to be probably the majority of what's going to affect how much weight you end up losing with surgery, and ultimately how well you do with keeping that weight off is going to be that lifestyle change. Lifestyle changes are really the hardest part of the entire bariatric surgery process. I tell the patients we could go this afternoon and do your bariatric surgery, but until you're ready to make these changes, it's changing everything that you've done from the beginning of your life to now. This is not going to be successful. Today you weighed 388 pounds. I'd like to see you lose 30 pounds before surgery.
What? Can we lose 30 pounds just by myself?
You want to hit this thing with a running start, okay? So if you show me that you can do that, you're going to show me that you can really go with this and fly. If you can't, I'm not going to approve the surgery.
I'm not in the gym right now, definitely not eating healthy yet. I can't even think of this. It's making me like speechless because I can't even think of losing that much. And I have to get this weight off or I'm not going to be able to have the surgery.
All right, well, I'm Dr. Ritz. We're going to Dr. Ritz today for this psych evaluation. My parents are both the providers for all the food I eat.
The kind of relationship that I'm seeing is problematic.
We're going to Dr. Ritz today for this psych evaluation. I don't really know how these things fully work. In my mind, a psychiatrist is you lay on that long couch bed thing and then you tell them about your dreams and nightmares and stuff. That's what I see in my mind. I don't know what really is going to go on. I know that I don't want us to like argue.
Are you gonna be honest with him?
Yeah, like what? When have I not been honest?
I know. I'm just, you know,
When
I'm
am I
just
being
saying,
honest
please,
with?
you know, be yourself. Just be yourself.
I'm always myself.
I know,
That's
I know,
probably the problem.
The more we do, the closer we're getting to your surgery. So
Well,
that'll
the
be
possible surgery. We're not
good.
trying to.
Yeah,
Let's
I know.
not.
Okay.
We're not
yeah.
guaranteeing anything. It's just we're talking to people. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Talking to people. Hello.
Casey?
Hello there.
Hi, and who's this?
My father, Danny.
Oh, Mr. Keene?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Hi. Well, I'm Dr. Ritz.
Alrighty.
I'm a licensed psychologist here in Georgia. Part of the evaluation process is to work in conjunction with Dr. Proctor to make sure that prospective patients are as ready as possible for their journey. And we will get started. So, Mr. Keene, I appreciate you sitting in. Glad you're here.
Glad to be here.
So I'm going to make notes of our conversation if you're okay with that.
Totally.
Okay. All righty. Any history of, with regularity, using food as your primary coping strategy when something was upsetting you emotionally?
I don't really think I cope with food.
Okay.
I just like it. And I just, you know, when I'm going to eat something, I eat too much.
Okay.
So my parents are both the providers for all the food I eat. My mother follows
What
things.
does that mean?
Like
shop
they
you,
cook, they shop, they buy. I have no money. I mean, I can't even really stand in the kitchen for a full amount of time and cook. So, because my back will start hurting, and I just can't physically do it. In the past, in my mother's house, it's very strict. There's no give in what I'm supposed to eat. My father's house, I could kind of coax him into getting me things. He wouldn't want me to be upset. He would just he would fear that if he didn't get the food I wanted, it would cause a big outburst. And he just would rather give me the food instead of hear me bitch and moan. I 100% blame myself for being overweight. But really, if it wasn't being brought in, I wouldn't eat it.
I'm not editorializing here.
No,
I'm not throwing anybody under the bus. I'm just curious. What was happening that he was able to influence you so much about his eating habits?
You know, I didn't want to do it, but it was just, we got along so much better.
And this is like going way back. When him and my mother first divorced, we only saw him every other weekend. And then when I moved in with my father, it was almost like we got to make up for some time that we didn't have in the past. Like, it was just me and we would watch movies and all this stuff. But then it got to a point to where we just kind of put on blinders and we were eating whatever we want. We were getting 2 large pizzas and we would both eat them. He was gaining weight, I was gaining weight a lot faster because I was eating so much more.
From my perspective, the issue is how much his parents are on board about the relationship with food that they encourage for Casey, because the kind of relationship that I'm seeing is problematic. All right, I know the answer to this, but any missed or lost opportunities because of your weight?
In my past, when I wasn't this big, I loved meeting new people. I liked talking to people. I thrived in like social party situations. Now I'm just like, I don't want to go anywhere where there's new people because I just don't want to be, I don't want to be the center of attention like this.
So many encounters, like kids seeing them. And actually, when we were going to the gym,
there's Kleenex there. If you
there was right. We were, I think we were leaving.
Yeah, we were leaving.
Well, I don't think I worked out that day, but I went and picked him up. And there was a guy sitting at the door, actually facing him. Well, he's walking down through there, and the guy picks his phone up and takes a picture of him.
Out of nowhere, just takes a picture of me. I'm guessing to send his friends to say, look at this fat guy at the gym, or look at this whale. I don't know what he was doing. Plus, like, I mean, we're going to the gym to lose weight. I'm not there to, like, gain and, and then, like, some dude just, like, ruins your day because he wants to take your picture. Just, like, ridicule you is just, like, rough, whatever.
It is rough.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't know what that's like, but it's obvious for the both of you.
Yeah, it's just normal stuff.
No, it's not.
I mean, not for like, it shouldn't happen, but it's just like, I mean, when you're a guy my size, you know when people are looking at you, you know when people are talking about you, like, you're going to get looked at. Like, I'm not surprised by it. I'm just, you know, I don't want it.
But
it's just, you know.
But you can't get away from it unless you hide at home. It's incredible how isolating obesity can be. So it's not uncommon for people, if not to isolate, to at least withdraw, to restrict the amount of social relationships that they have because they have a sense of embarrassment, of shame.
I mean, the funny thing is like, I'm actually like a cheerful, happy, funny guy that, like, you know, doesn't cry or get upset, but like, I just hide it.
This gets you upset.
Yeah. That's why I enjoy just being in my room and just, in that moment, like when I'm just sitting there, I can actually almost like forget that I'm like overweight. Like nothing, I don't even know it until, you know, I have to walk into another room, I have to turn sideways to go through a door or something like that. Then I get, you know, I remember, oh yeah, you're fat. Like, you know, I can just zone out in like a game or talking to friends and I'll just completely forget. Like, people don't understand, you know, people think that we just choose. I just choose to overeat and I just choose to be fat. I choose not to work. You know, it's just not that simple. Like, if I could just live a week, a day without being overweight, it would mean more to me than anything in the world.
I bottle up everything about my weight. I don't try to talk about it. It's kind of like the enormous elephant in the room. I didn't expect to get this emotional, and I'm hoping I didn't just blow my chances to get approved for surgery.
Next time on Family by the Ton.
The last time I visited Dr. Proctor's office, he told me I had to lose 30 pounds or I was not having that surgery.
Amy, what is all this? I thought you were not cheating and doing well. You have soda in here. This is a lot of soda.
It's been a huge challenge for me. Let's go ahead and get your weight.
If I don't get approved for surgery, I'm absolutely gonna be devastated.
Since you saw Dr. Proctor, have you been making any changes?
I want you to know, like, I'm willing to make the changes. Y'all are just so drastic in some of the things you say.
It's like he's afraid to break away from what is comfortable for him.
Let's have a real conversation. A couple days ago when I was sitting in your living room, I was sitting in my room. What did you say I should eat for lunch? It was a frozen pizza out of the refrigerator.
I don't want to get mad at them. I know they want to help, but they're not. They're not helping.
How's everything going after surgery?
I'm really about to die right now. I think I'm just gonna go get checked out while I'm here.
What do you mean you're going to the ER? You just had surgery. It could be anything.